All right, this is my sixth video in my series of 10. And I've been listening to James Clear's um, thoughts on habits. And one of the things that resonated was that by doing, saying I value this. So, whatever it is that I do, whether I'm exercising or what I cook or whatever choices that I make, it's a sign of what I value. And one of the other things that I was noticing is that um, I was falling into that all or nothing trap of I had to be perfect or I had to get it right or I had to know this much or that much before I started. And I wasn't learning anything and I wasn't moving forward. So this is part of that moving forward by doing because it's exploring, it's experimenting, and it's signaling to myself that I do value it, that I'm willing to put the time and the effort and focus on developing skills to learning how to do this. So I know the first 10 of these are hitting around the same thing, like I'm repeating over and over. But the key to me is the action part, the action that I'm actually doing it, that some of my maneuvering to record the setup, the posting, it's becoming familiar and less daunting with each time I do it. So, yes, I am moving forward. The other thing that is that this is a stage, meaning I, I have other interests like knitting and pottery and all those things. I think I mentioned that before, but it's that beginning stage of setting up my frame of what part do I want to focus on because there's so many choices, so many options, and it feels harder to choose the less knowledge I have banked on how to do it or what to do. It's like it took me a while to build up where I wanted to go and why I wanted to explore for my pottery. And hand building is really the direction that I find I'm drawn to, but I'm getting off track because I want to stick to the this video. I think that having this as a tool in my toolkit for all my interests would help me to take notes and to explore those from a different angle. Since I don't have the internal visual picture to rely on, eventually having a place that I could videotape some of the projects I'm working on and the stages, that it would be advantageous to be able to see at different stages where I was and help with recall and going forward. What was the other thing I was working towards? Um, but basically, right now it's getting through these first 10, just to become more fluent, to become more comfortable, and what I'm going to use it for and how I'm going to use it, I believe, will become more obvious as I develop skills, and then the possibilities will become less difficult to execute. And so here's here's number 6 done, and hopefully, um, not hopefully, I will keep going, and I will get this done. Not because I have to, but because I'm interested. And I'm not going to learn unless I do it. So that's the plan.